Let's talk about scaling to 100,000 per month. Why can I talk about this? Well, although I have not got there yet, I am investing and surrounded by people that do this month by month, 6 figures or more, and sometimes even 6 figures per day. It's pretty amazing the systems that can be created that can make your life so much easier, and I've been learning from the source, so I hope that this helps you. I'm currently bringing in around $25,000 to $30,000 on a monthly basis that just scaled up. We just scaled up to that point. Previous to that, maybe we were doing 15K, 10K months, and we're stuck in that range for a while until we've been implementing the following, that in the last 30 days we're able to make much more in sales. And so I'll break it down for you, right? First, it's about the importance of having a personal brand. You need to have a personal brand. You need to have content being made at all times, because this is how people build relationships with you, especially online. When we're talking social media and we're talking somebody building the trust, building the likability, building your credibility as well, it means that they have to spend time with you. And if they can't do that physically, they have to be able to do that socially or digitally. And that's why it's important that you're creating content on a regular basis, whether it's long form stuff like this, or even as simple as the short form, short clips. You don't even have to be talking in the videos, but as long as they're seeing you and they're seeing good copy, good value, and you're giving something that's worthwhile to them, they then begin to trust you, they then begin to like you and believe in you to the point where they'll want to invest. And that is what we're looking to do at a mass scale. So you need a personal brand, or at least a brand for your company, for your business, that you're consistently making videos, posting it, not only on one platform, but multiple platforms. You want to be omnipresent. What does omnipresent mean? It means that you are everywhere. When people try to forget about you or they're not thinking about you, right? Then you send them an email, right? And then a WhatsApp message, and then an automated phone call, and then they see you on Instagram, they see you on TikTok. That's what it means to become omnipresent. And so it's important in your content strategy that you're including all the platforms and that you're making it native to the platform. Gary Vee talks about this all the time. He says you want to make native content to the platform. What does that mean? On Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, right? You're making clips and you're putting videos like that. If it's LinkedIn, if it's X, now you're talking about articles, you're talking about blogs, you're talking tweets. That's what's native to the platform. And the more native the content is, wherever you post it, the better reach you're gonna have. The algorithm's gonna be friendly with you. So that's point number one, okay? Have a personal brand or a company brand and start working on the content and putting as much out there as you humanly can, and robotically, because now we want to talk about step number 2. You have to integrate systems into your business, okay? No business will scale past even $10,000 a month if there aren't basic systems put in place. There's an amazing quote. I wish I could tell you who said it, but I just know I have it stuck in here. They said that a business is ran by systems and the systems are ran by humans. So if eventually you want to get out of the CEO, chief operating, right? You're doing all of the work, wearing multiple hats. That means you're going to need systems that help you scale out of that do the work for you and make your work much easier. And you're gonna need humans to manage those systems, right? Once you have SOPs, your manuals in place, and you have people that it doesn't matter who it is, you can hire anybody because you now have these SOPs and manuals in place. Now you can start putting people into your business that start doing the work that you had to do. In my example, I was doing many funnels. I was building out many websites, and it wasn't until I hired somebody to just focus on the websites, focus on building the funnels, and they did it 80% as good as me. I'm not expecting 100%. I know if I dedicate my time to anything, I will make it amazing. I will make it beautiful, and not anybody can do that. So it was hard letting go of me having to try and do everything on my own and giving it and trusting it into the hands of somebody else. But I'll tell you what, perfectionism will slow you down. You won't get very far trying to make everything perfect. It's not about being perfect, but it's about as good as a minimum viable product as possible, okay? And in this case, I have somebody that does it just a little bit above good enough, where it's actually, okay, great, although I would probably make it astonishing, amazing, right? They can do it great, and that's okay. And now they're doing the websites, they're doing the funnels, and doing 5, 10 or more a week. That used to be my work. That used to take days out of my week. And now I have days that I've purchased with money, right? You can literally buy time. How do you buy time? Delegating. So it's important you begin to delegate and find people that do the work that you're doing 80% as good at a good cost. Obviously, you want to take care of your people, make sure that they're growing with you, but at a good cost where you still have margins, and now you've just bought your time. Now you have much more time throughout the day to focus on sales, to focus on content, to focus on what really matters. That's number 2. You can't grow a business without delegating, without bringing on more people, right? They say you can go fast alone, but you go far together. Look for your dream team and start working on that. And last thing I'll throw in here, 3 steps here that I've taken from the greats, taken from my mentorship, from investing tens of thousands of dollars, really more in my lifespan, but just in this last month, over $15,000. This is the 3rd tip that I'm gonna give you. It's time to start running ads. The only way of growth is paying. You have to pay to play. That's how people are making incredible numbers, hitting multiple 6 figures, because they're investing in their brands, they're investing in their promotions, in their ad campaigns. That's what it takes. I always tell my clients, you're either gonna pay with time. Okay, if you don't want to put money down, you're going to put a lot of posts, a lot of content, day in, day out for a long time, or you're going to pay with money, and it's going to get you there way faster. So you don't have to wait months or years to get that same result. You can get it in weeks or days because you're putting money into the campaigns, into your ads. And before you have ads, of course, you need to have the brand. That's why it's so important. You need to have the content. You need to have your funnels. You need to have your automations ready. The systems that we were just talking about, step number 2, you have to have that first so that you are now ready and in a position where you could start putting money into your campaigns, drive as much traffic as you can into your funnels, and schedule as many calls with you or your sales team so that you could start closing deals and doing it on a regular and weekly basis. It's the only way to scale to $100,000 months and beyond. All right. So if you like this video and you enjoyed, and if it gave you any value from my time, the investments that I've made, and I'm sharing with you what I've learned, have given you any value, then leave a like, leave a comment as well. What are some questions, FAQs that you have? What are some struggles that you're going through? I'd love to create more videos about it. I'll see you in the next video.